Babe Boomer has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. She's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Biloxi Shuckers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Babe Boomer. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Now a rip into left center. And he makes a spectacular catch. Come on. Terrific play on the dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. Two outs and a runner at first. Digging in for the Shuckers, Babe Boomer. That's ripped towards center. And that's that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. End of 3. So up next, David Calabrese.
Designated hitter, David Calabrese.
Three and two now. On the ground, could be two. To second for one. Throw to first, but not in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Caleb Ketchup.
One out and the base is empty.
13, shortstop, Babe Boomer.
Ripped into left center for a base hit.
Find the ball.
Around first and heading for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. And once again, she collects a knock and extends her hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for her games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too. Hard not to get excited over the run she's on. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Jordan Adams.
What's up for us, kid? Here we go.
3-1 pitch. Ball four there. Tying run is on base. Stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Eddie's Leonard. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Here comes the 2-2. Ground ball, left side, could be two.
Come on, get down,
the throw to second. Double play, boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. It's been said so many times, that is the pitcher's best friend. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Elijah Dunham.
Elijah Dunham.
One out with a runner at second. Grounds this one to short, Boomer. And that's an out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony. The batter, number 13, shortstop, Babe Boomer.
Yeah, need you right here, kid. Let's go.
That one hammered but pulled foul. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That one's back there, and it's off the wall. The run scores from second. And now they trail by one. And she reaches the 50-hit mark, a nice milestone for her and a nice reminder to her team and to scouts that she's a formidable offensive contributor. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. And here's the 0-2. Now a flare into the outfield. It falls in.
You're up.
Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. This next at bat is going to be critical. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Leonard.
Third baseman, Eddie.
Yeah, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Soft contact in the air. Nice grab. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
Here's a high chopper. Catch up. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of runners left aboard. Through 8 full. The Trash Panda's out in front, 3-2. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but she held up her end. So digging in, Tucker Flint.
The right fielder, number 34, Tucker Flint.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
Let's roll it up.
Hard hit, right side. The feed for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. So 2 down. Next up for the Shuckers, Babe Boomer. This one is labeled. It's back. Hits the base of the wall. The relay to second, but she's in there easily. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. Two out and a runner in scoring position. And next, the cleanup hitter, Eddie Leonard. And ball 4.
Nope, that's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 77.
And now, the catcher, number 77.
Hey, no one better right here.
In the dirt, but blocked. No action on the bases, though. Now a flare off the bat, and it falls.
You're scoring.
Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. I don't know what he could have done better on the mound. That pitch was well placed inside, but he fought it off the other way for a knock. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Jacob Hurtubise. The 2-2. Ground ball, right side, gobble. Throw to first in time. As they escape the bases-loaded jam, they leave them loaded. We played one inning, no score. One down. Anthony Skull, the next to hit.
Anthony Skull.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounds this one up the middle. Boomer. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 4.
One gone and a runner on at first.
13.
Babe Boomer getting ready to hit. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. 4th home run of the season, and that gives them the lead. It's a 2-1 game. She's been on an upward trend at the plate in recent games. A lot of good at-bats. And when you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner on first base. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Elijah Dunham. Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike. Throws off line, and he's in there. And now another base hit could even this one up. With his base stealing ability, you're always holding your breath as soon as he gets aboard. They knew he would probably be going, and they still couldn't keep him out of scoring position. Runner at first,
The
one
batter,
away.
number 13.
Good, looking good.
Shortstop,
Better up
Babe
there.
Boomer.
Line drive, and it's caught. That's the kind of line out that will gnaw at
Now
a
batter,
batter's
right
soul.
fielder,
That one
Eddie.
was a laser. And all you
Leonard.
get for it is a walk back to the
The batter,
dugout.
number 13. Shortstop, Babe
Hey, keep it
Boomer.
going. What's up for us?
Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 outs. That ball was scorched, and she came through in a big way for him on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for her profile. Digging in for the
Now
Shuckers,
batting,
Eddie's
the right
Leonard.
fielder, Eddie Leonard.
Go, right here.
Swing, ground ball out to short. They get the force, and that ends the inning. So they get 3. We go to the top of the
Leading
7th.
off for
David
the Trash
Mershon
Pandas,
digs in
the
now.
third baseman, number 4.
The 0-1. On the ground.
1-1-1.
On the run, spinning throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the
The
play.
batter, the catcher, number 33, Josh Crouch. The batter, number 13.
Stepping to the plate for Biloxi,
Shortstop,
Babe Boomer.
Babe
And she
Boomer.
blasted off for a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. An early tone setter that helped them to this lead. That That one ripped into right center. It's carrying. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third. He'll score 2. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. One out, runner at second base. At the plate, Eddie's Leonard. And ball 4.
Ball 4, take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone.
77.
Next up for the Shuckers, number 77. Swing and a rocket. Can't get there. Should be extra bases.
You're going.
And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home. The tag and safe. And it's 8-3. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flicked that one into the gap, turned the corner, and hustled in for the extra base knock. Boomer was fantastic in the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer. Always great to see a player as locked in as she was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see her deliver. Babe Boomer comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Biloxi Shuckers. First pitch coming your way next.
Batting third, the shortstop, Babe Boomer.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. You go.
'That one ripped, but foul. Boomer, now in the pro ranks after she got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. Five stakes in a game is always really impressive. After that last game, I'm sure she was riding pretty high. Gotta be a great feeling. And a base hit right there. Runner from third in to score. And once again, she collects a knock and extends her hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for her games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too. Hard not to get excited over the run she's on.
Batting fourth.
Nobody out, first and second here.
Eddie.
Stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Eddie's Leonard. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and now a wide throw to third.
Batting
Just
fifth,
a
the
shade
second
too
baseman,
early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. And now at the plate, Eric Brown Jr. 1-2, here's the pitch. Runner on the go, in the dirt. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close. One out and runners at second and third. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. 2 out. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out. Digging in for the Shuckers, Stuart Baroa.
Hey, no one better here.
And they're all loaded
Ball
up.
4. Take your base.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, number 9, Jacob Hurtubise.
Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Jacob Hurtubise. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Slow roller to first.
Slide, slide.
Nicholson steps on the bag. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We go on to inning number 2. The Shuckers out in front, 1-0. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Elijah Dunham. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here's a grounder up the middle. Boomer. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The Trash Pandas on top here, 3-1. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Babe Boomer.
Babe Boomer.
Wallops this one out towards right center. Should be trouble here. Around first and heading for second. That's a leadoff double. She's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eddie's Leonard. Runs it up to 96 to record the K. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. Now it's the second baseman, Eric Brown Jr.
Eric Brown Jr.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
And he hits a ground ball to the right side. That's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Good 2-strike approach, just focusing on putting the ball in play. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Digging in for the Shuckers, Stuart Baroa.
Hey, no one better, huh?
The 0-1. Squares and gets it down the left side. The tag, and she's toasted home. Played the safety squeeze perfectly there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jacob.
Babe Boomer will hit next.
13, shortstop, Babe Boomer.
Right side, hard hit. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 runner left aboard, still down 4-2. 1 away and a runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. On the ground to second, might be 2. The flip, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Trash Pandas out in front, 4-2. Boomer steps in looking to be the rally starter. This could be the inning that flips this game. That one down the line.
Oh, beat it out! Beat it
Nicholson
out!
takes it to first. Leadoff batter set down to
Now
open the
batting,
seventh.
Right fielder, Eddie.
Digging in for the
batter,
Trash
the first
Pandas,
baseman,
Ryan Nicholson.
Ryan Nicholson.
Now here's the 0-2. Up the middle. That's a base hit. And here comes the runner. Throw to the plate. Beats it. Safe.
he's there.
And they take
Safe.
a 3-run lead.
Now batting, the right.
Babe Boomer
batter,
getting
number
ready to hit.
13.
Corner infielders
Shortstop,
guard the
Babe
lines. They're trying to
Boomer.
keep extra bases at bay. Swing lifted to left field. Makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the right fielder, Eddie Leonard.
Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Great game at the plate, and she's certainly made a difference for them. Nice job, even in defeat. So 2 down.
Batting
Next
third,
is the
the
DH, a
designated
switch hitter,
hitter,
Babe Boomer.
Boomer.
2 hits in last night's game. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. They're set down 1-2-3.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Babe Boomer.
Hey, no one better right here.
This one is labeled.
Come on,
That
come on,
one's
go,
back
go,
there.
Go, 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 go.
And it one-hops the wall. 1 run comes in. Headed for the plate. The relay. Safe at the plate. It's 3-2. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and she's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like she comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how she counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. 1 out and a
Now
runner at
batting,
second.
the right
Coming
fielder,
up to the dish for
Eddie.
Biloxi, Eddie's Leonard.
Leonard.
In the dirt, but blocked.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
In the air, right field. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric Brown Jr.
2 out and a runner in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Eric Brown Jr.
Looking good, no one better up
Here
there.
comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, soft line drive.
Down, slide, slide.
Takes it to the bag at first. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move on to inning number 4. Biloxi ahead in this game, 3-2. 2 outs,
Now
runner
batting,
on first
the
base.
designated hitter,
Digging in
Babe
for the
Boomer.
Shuckers, Babe Boomer. That one is absolutely
Come on,
pummeled.
dig, dig,
This
dig.
one has a
Go to,
chance.
dig.
And it's off the wall. Coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. Dives in, beats the
he's in
tag.
there.
Runner scores. And they lead by 2. That makes 2 doubles for her on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Eddie's Leonard
Now
getting
batting,
ready to hit.
right fielder,
Let's
Eddie
go.
Leonard.
Runner at second with 2 down. That one out to right.
You're scoring.
And plays it on a bounce. Here's the throw, but it's offline. And they take a 3-run lead. Comes through with the RBI. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field.
Leading off.
Bottom
for
of the
Shuckers,
7th,
the
Babe
designated
Boomer
hitter,
digs in now.
Babe Boomer.
To the right side.
Hard
Dives,
90,
but
hard
it kicks
90,
off
hard
the
90.
glove. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Eddie.
The go-ahead run aboard at first with
Leonard.
nobody out.
Runner!
Kick, the pitch, runner goes in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and she steals second without a throw.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
This pitch popped up. Gobble under this one. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Eric Brown Jr.
1 out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Swing and a tapper.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
Throw to first in time. They get the out, but it was pretty close.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stewart.
2 down, and the potential
Roa.
go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Three and two now. Gobble. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 runner left aboard. Our score holds at 5 apiece. First and
Now
second, 2
batting,
outs.
the designated
Babe
hitter,
Boomer
Babe
now at the plate.
Boomer.
This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction.
No one better.
This to third. And plenty of time to first. And that ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard through 8 full. The Shuckers out in front, 6-5. Boomer really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. Knocked in 3 runs for them. Every time up, she was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure.